My diatribe was a motivational point. And let me throw myself on Front Street. We all know I've been with the Warriors all year. I want my pick to be right.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna front.
Your pick is not going to be right.
Fine, Molly.
I don't know about that.
All I'm trying to say to you is this. I started off the season with the Warriors, and I refused to jump off the ship, even though I knew it was a challenging matchup for them because I've been saying that, okay? And what I'm thinking about, and when I look into that camera and I talk to Draymond Green, my point to Draymond Green is you know you could do better. And more importantly, you know you should do better. We understand you undersized. We understand that you fighting against cats. I mean, Robert Williams is bigger than you. Al Horford is bigger than you. Al Horford right now looks better than you in the series. What you did in game 2, what we're saying is you got to do that every game because they need you to do this. You can't miss out on game 1, miss out on game 3, acknowledge it, and we're supposed to be okay with that because Boston is the kind of person. Listen. They're exceptionally well coached. Their defense is elite, particularly in the half court. They're coming at you. They've got a 2-1 lead. They smell blood. They're wearing Steph Curry out. And right now we're looking at Steph Curry. Thank God Klay Thompson showed up. It's minimal help. You brought up Jordan Poole. He has come down to earth. I take back what I said about Lethal Weapon 3. It doesn't exist because that has not been Jordan Poole. So we got to throw that out. But we also need to point out Kendrick Perkins is right on point in terms of his basketball analysis as it pertains to what he has thrown out, what we're seeing from Golden State. Some things you can't help, but the things you can help, because you're championship tested and you know better, there is no excuse for Steve Kerr not to have these young brothers at least ready to throw them in the fire. Take your chances. Try something.
You get why he's so impassioned.
I understand it.
It's because he wants his pick to be right.
I get it, but we have this intent.
Well, Molly, I did acknowledge that. I did admit that. I didn't deny it. I didn't lie about it.
No, I get it. All I'm saying is that we have this intensity like this damn series is over.
No.
It's not over. And that's my big point. But Perk, I kick this whole thing off by saying that is my point. It is 2-1 right now. Draymond did play horribly last night. But we act like this team can't. They had a 1-point lead in the third quarter when they made a run. They're still right there.
Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead, Perk.
See, this is the thing that makes my skin crawl when we go off topic. We came on here today and say the biggest reason Golden State lost, not the series. We're talking about the game from last night. Nobody on here said the series is over. I still think the series is going 7 games. I know better than to sit up here and come on here and say that the series is over just because they're up 2-1. No, I'm not going to do that. We talking about why did they lose last night? What was the biggest reason? And my biggest reason that they lost last night was because of their heart and soul. And Draymond Green wasn't there, and his focus wasn't there.
Understood, but Perk, I feel like what's happening to you in the media world is, you know, we don't live in a world as absolutes as athletes, man. You know, it's a series of things that go wrong. It's never just one dude that deserves all the blame. I
didn't say that.
You're saying he's the biggest reason they lost.
And what I'm trying to tell you is, was his performance bad? He's the leader of that team.
He's the leader of that team.
That's why.
Was it horrific? Yes. They were still in the game, and there have been a lot of times in your playoff series.
But Jay, that was the question. We do have to give a biggest. Like you need to give. Everyone needs to give a biggest reason.
Not just that, Jay. I have to ask you a question. And Perk, I'll let you back in a second. I have to ask you a question. They're down 18. They come back and they storm back. Steph Curry explodes in the third quarter. They take the lead. If Draymond is on his game, do they lose last night? Based on what you saw. Based on what you saw in the second half from Steph Curry, particularly in that third quarter. Do you believe that Golden State...
I think they have a better chance to win, but I'm giving Boston a lot of credit for getting the game.
But wait, of course we know Boston's legit, and of course they deserve credit, but the point is this. If you believe, if I believe, if Big Perk believes, if Draymond Green had played better, that they win that game, then why is it beyond the pale to sit up there and say, yo, Dre, you got to step up because you're that big of a difference maker. We're paying homage to him.
I'm not saying
we're paying homage to him.
But I've seen a lot of games with the course of my life where players have played bad and they still have found ways to win games.
We're just talking about last night. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.